Hi, everybody. My name is Sabine Sheikh, and I'm the Associate Director for Campus Engagement at the Rutgers University Newark Career Development Center. Today, I'm going to be walking you through how to find and utilize our Rutgers Newark Handshake. So we're going to start off with our Rutgers Career Development Center at Newark homepage. Our URL is careers.newark.rutgers.edu. When you're on our homepage, feel free to take a look at all the tabs and information that we have on our website. We break things down by career interest and industry and civic population identities. Then we have people we connect, information that can help your career journey, jobs and internships, and then about career development. You can also sign up for our website and get information like articles and events that we're hosting. So feel free to kind of explore our homepage as you kind of try to find Rutgers Newark Handshake. So Rutgers Newark Handshake is right up here. We're going to click on it, and it's going to prompt you to this page. So what Handshake is, it's a resource, job, and employer database. So what that means is every career development center in any college has a kind of job board where employers can go on and post the position specifically for that school because there's connections and they want to recruit at that university. So we utilize Handshake. So I'm going to kind of go through how to utilize Handshake. So right here, you're going to do Rutgers SSO single sign-on. When you click on single sign-on, it's going to prompt you to sign in with your net ID. If you have never signed into Handshake, it's going to ask you a couple of questions. Once you kind of get through those question prompts, this is the homepage that you're going to find. So here you can see that you can look at the Career Center, the resources, and schedule appointments with our office, events that we have on campus, and events that are posted by our employer partners, different career paths that you can go into, the community that you can connect with, employers that you can connect with, and jobs. So I'm going to start with this Career Center tab. So when you click on the Career Center tab, you can see that you have information about our office, our website, our phone number, our email address, and our location. Then over here, we have the Appointments tab, where you can schedule an appointment with somebody in our office. So feel free to schedule an appointment with one of the career coaches. Then we have our Resources tab. When we click on the Resources tab, these are all the resources that we have available to you all as Rutgers Newark students. The first one is Vault, and it is what it sounds like. It is a vault of information. Here you can look at in-depth information on industries, companies, or professions. One of my favorite things about Vault is that you can really go in depth into positions. So they have curated career guides for the positions. They have career question and answer videos, and they have videos that kind of people talk to you about day in the life of. Sometimes they're videos, sometimes they're just kind of written out by what they do all day. I think it's really cool to kind of put yourself in the shoes of that profession. Then we have Focus 2, which is a career assessment tool. So if you're unsure about what you want to do, feel free to go on Focus 2, take the assessments, take a look at the careers and majors. And I find it the most useful if you bring your Focus 2 results to come see a career coach, and somebody in our office can really walk you through your results and what it means for you. The next one is Interview Stream, which is our online mock or practice interview tool in which you can record yourself answering common interview questions and then go back and watch those videos. What I find most helpful is that people can give you advice and feedback on how you're interviewing, but it doesn't really sometimes stick until you watch yourself. So this is a really cool tool to utilize and to really look at. And again, of course, if you have any questions, feel free to schedule an appointment with somebody in our office. Then there's the Rutgers Student Alumni Career Connect, where you can connect with Rutgers alumni and really look at their career paths and how they got to where they are. We have Lynda, which is LinkedIn Learning platform, and here you can pick up an additional skill by doing a training or watching a video or going through a course. So for example, when I was an undergrad, I utilized an online platform like LinkedIn Learning to learn Excel. Then for those of you that are interested in doctoral degrees, we have Imagine PhD and My IDP. And the last resource we have is Going Global. Going Global is for those people that are looking for positions in a different country, or students that are international that want to go to a different country to work or go back to their home country. So feel free to utilize all of our resources. They're all available to you. The next tab we have is our events tab. Here is where all the events that happen in our office, plus our employer partners, are going to be here. So our workshops, our drop-in hours, our career fairs are all going to be here. So for example, I'm going to click on career tips in 30 minutes. Here you can RSVP for this event, get more information. And then when other students RSVP for events, you can actually see who's going. Then we have the Career Paths tab. In the Career Paths tab, we have all these job titles in which you can really do, again, more in-depth research and get information. So I'm going to just click on one as an example. Let's do a graphic designer. It'll tell you exactly what a graphic designer does. It'll give you jobs that have been posted on the Handshake profile, Handshake platform, average salary, top cities for this role, and top majors that are interested in this role, and it breaks it down by percentage. Then we have our communities tab. Here you can connect with not only Rutgers alums and students, but also students from any school that is a Handshake school. What that means is that if Handshake is a platform that a certain university uses, you can actually connect with students from that school as well, which I think is really cool, because sometimes, if there's a company you're interested in and somebody from Rutgers may not have worked there, but somebody from a different school may have worked there, which kind of leads me into our next tab. So our next tab is the employer tab. So here are all the employers that actively created a profile with Rutgers Newark Handshake in particular. What that means is that they wanted to connect with our office and really work with us to recruit our students. So they went in, they created a profile, we looked at it, make sure that they were a legitimate employer, and approved them if they were. Here, let's say you're interested in a certain company and you're interested to know whether they're on our platform, feel free to search it. When you click on the company, I'm just going to click the first one as an example, you can notice that there's their headquarters address, the type of industry that they're in, the company size, overview about the company, students that have worked here, any jobs that they currently have posted, any on-campus interviews if they have one, and any reviews that students or alumni have left for the organization or the company. So as you can see, there's 10 students that have worked here, and you can click on all of them and see who these students were, what their majors were. The last tab I'm going to go over is the Jobs tab. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on the Jobs tab. Here, as you can see, we have about 3.7K jobs found on this platform. So what this means is the same employers I was just talking about, after they're approved to be an employer on our platform, they will then go in and post positions. The positions aren't approved automatically. Our office goes in, and whenever an employer posts up a position, it goes into a pending bin, and we go into the platform and we actually look through every single one of these jobs to make sure that it's a legitimate position. So there's an extra level or layer of vetting that you have in positions that are posted up on Handshake that you may not get if they're posted on a different platform like Indeed or Idealist. Indeed and Idealist are both great platforms, but Handshake, we actually go in and we do kind of like a first step vetting. This doesn't mean that things don't sometimes slip through the cracks. Of course, humans make errors. Something may have looked good, but when you all look into it, it may not. That's okay. Let us know, that something seems a little shady or off, and then we'll take a look at it and take it down. So up here, you can filter out positions as well. You can filter out by location, what type of position it is, if it's full-time, internship, part-time, or on campus. If you click on additional filters, you can do it by paid roles only, work study, or interviewing on campus. right here, the employer preferences piece, I tell students is that even if you don't hit all the employer preferences, if you really wanted to apply for a position, apply for it anyways. Let them tell you no. Don't take yourself out of the running because this is an employer wish list. Sometimes you are the perfect candidate. There's also work authorization for our international students. There's industry filters, job function filters, major, and employer filter. So I'm gonna go back to the home page. So this is Rutgers New York Handshake. As you can see, it has a lot of resources, a lot of great information. If you want someone to actually sit down and walk you through it more individually, please feel free to use the Career Center tab to schedule an appointment with one of our career coaches, and we'd be more than happy to kind of walk you through it. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you all sign on to Handshake and really utilize it. And I look forward to meeting you all as you come to our workshops and schedule appointments with our office.